Hello survivors, hello, welcome to the stream guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's been a little while, I haven't streamed RTS properly for a while. I did do a war stream last weekend, but an actual stream does feel like a little while. Because it is a little while. Hope you guys are doing okay though. I think it's been 2 weeks. And I wanted to stream yesterday, but I would say I've fully recovered. But my stamina is just terrible now because I was in bed for so long. Recovering. I'm maybe awake for like, well, not awake. I'm maybe out of bed for maybe like 8 hours a day now. It's not very good. Need to get back into the rhythm of existing. Actually, I mean, I streamed War for an hour. I think it was. I told myself I have to get back into it. I wasn't 100% on my War stream. My voice has been kind of messed up, but it's much better now. Everything's sorted. So I'll be obviously recording normal videos as is the norm, hopefully going forwards. Got to come up with some extra content ideas as well because my analytics right now looks horrendous. Not making any like significant amounts of content or streaming any sort of amounts in the last 2 weeks. My channel has never seen these sort of numbers, honestly. Not for years. And it's obviously really bad for me, so I need to sort it out. I was actually laughing about it a little bit on another stream. Basically, like, this is the one downside of being self-employed. If you get ill, there's no holiday time, there's no like sick pay. It's just like, you are screwed. And this is the first time I've really got properly ill, where I was out of action for like a solid 10 days, but probably like 2 weeks. It's mad. But anyway, I hope everyone else is doing alright. I have kind of kept up with a lot of the stuff that's going on in the game. I haven't really checked in on Discord and stuff, but I've kept up with obviously the stuff that's being posted about the game. When it comes to events and so on and so forth. Even Ghost actually look broken. I'm gonna be leveling them up and building them today, so we can test them out. But welcome to the stream, Daylight. Welcome to the stream, Kathy. Thank you guys. I assume you guys have hit the like button. I do appreciate it. People just forgot I streamed. I know this is a Friday as well. This isn't good, so I'm not sure how long the stream's going to be. It's just again, it's just trying to get back into the rhythm of things. Hopefully next week we're just back to normal. Monday stream, Thursday stream, War stream. You know, just kind of standard stuff. I've got content ideas for the weekend. I might also play that new game this weekend. I did actually mean to play it 2 weeks ago, but I wasn't feeling very well. But I might play that new game this weekend, the new Walking Dead game, just for a little bit of fun. You know, not ready to go do anything and go anywhere, but just to have a little bit of fun with the game and see what it's like. And yeah, if there's a Walking Dead game, it's worth playing, generally speaking, for my channel. Bucket Hat Cow. Is this a team? No, it's not a team. Yeah, I'll switch in this character around. Is he a control character? I think he is. There he is. Bucket Hat Cow. He's actually not too bad. Like I noticed he does impair a line for 2 turns, turn 1. It's actually not too bad. Not too bad, to be honest. Not too bad. Now we are burning and bleeding, but I've noticed they've started being cheeky with some of these roadmaps. They gave you less to do in a lot of this stuff, but they put the characters in there that were just cheesy and horrible, like Zachary and Ty Lead. So I've just got William as a standard in my teams at the moment, pretty much. Always hit the like button. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. The match 3, yeah, I think it's whatever it's called, match 3. It's like the Candy Crush style game, right? It looks interesting, at least. It looks interesting. I'll give it a go. Have some fun, even if it's just for a day. Can't really promise much more than that. We'll see what happens, but generally speaking, just have some fun. I need to just kick back and stream for a reasonable amount of time. And my weekend's reasonably clear. After getting ill, I really didn't try and organise anything. Like, my birthday's at the end of the month, and I'm going to my parents in early December for my dad's birthday. And me and my brothers have our birthdays on the same day. So we're just going to celebrate it all at the same time. And I was like, this is like on the 10th of November. I was like, oh, I might have to cancel. And I'm going on the 5th of December. Like, I'm just like, I can't even think of doing anything at this point. Puzzle and survival. I mean, I've seen screenshots and stuff. I mean, it looks interesting. It's a gacha style game as well, I guess. You're pulling for characters and or getting shards and stuff. I'll check it out. Like I said, I'm going to have fun. Just check it out. It's going to be interesting. I think I've got some characters to tier up as well today. From my pulls from before, I might have a... I want to say I've got a Sadiq. I think it was a Sadiq. Okay, nice. I think it was a Sadiq. Get him to grade 5. I randomly got a Discord message just as I logged on. Like, there's some issues. I know there was the issue with what's it called? The revenge raids on these missions. Hopefully they fix that and they just remove that as a mission requirement, because they, I mean, I don't know, it's mad. But at least they're doing something different. I'll give them that. It's not a roadmap. Like, at least it's a mission that is like, you know, I kind of don't mind the puzzle one. Well, it's not puzzle, is it? I guess it's like a trivia kind of style. Those ones are okay. Now, the requirement is bad, obviously, but the fact that it's not a roadmap is actually good. But yeah, they need to sort it out. They need to sort it out. I don't know, they might have already, to be honest, but yeah, they definitely need to sort it out. I know I saw the announcement that they're going to hopefully fix it. I think the mission does last for a reasonable amount of time, so it could be worse. Why did I not take... Oh, I did take that out. I lied. Cal is just... he's just chilling. Okay, bro. What's up, Logan? Welcome to the stream. The used 600 gold medals one is even worse. What is it? Is it broken, or is it like just... Yeah. Oh, yeah. You need to be on that mission to do it, right? I hate that stuff. Like, if you do it now and then you unlock that mission like in 2 days, it doesn't count, right? That 600 is a lot as well. 600 is a hell of a lot. Like, some people just don't even have 2 characters to max. Let alone having the medals. I would say for some people out there, the medals aren't a problem. It's actually having decent enough characters to put the medals on. Because, and then the second they get a decent character, like, free-to-play would have got Lydia, right? And they would have maxed them instantly if they had the medals. Like, they wouldn't have held back for a mission. Like, it's just, I don't know. That's a mess. That's a mess. 600 is crazy. I mean, 300's high, honestly. I mean, that's maxing 1 character. I mean, I don't know. I think they should have just a generic medals. You know? What's wrong with just a generic medals? I don't know where I'm at with this mission, to be honest. Don't we get like turkey heads or something? Is this it? Turkey head trivia. I haven't done the first one, I guess. Or have I? No, I haven't done the first one yet. So it isn't natural gameplay. Whatever my natural gameplay is. And they spelt Guardian wrong. Like, that isn't how you spell Guardian. Unless that's part of the thing. It's like it's meant to be spelt wrong as a like to make you think what have you got to do, but yeah. I don't know what that's about. Turkey Guardian. I've got no idea what that could be. Maybe you've got to use a Thanksgiving character or something. I don't know, man. The medals are crazy to get. I mean, generically, medals aren't that bad. Gold medals are some of the easiest ones to get. They're the ones also that people are at least are much more, let's say, stingy on using. You know, like, people will be like, I don't want a gold medal character unless they're like legit. So for your average player, I think they've got a good chance of having the medals. I think the character situation is the hardest one. Revenge raids. Is it really the first one's revenge raids? I thought it was the second one that was revenge raids. So am I just going to have to wait? Am I just holding off and hoping they fix this mission or what? Really, the first one is revenge raids. I mean, there's a lot that's gone downhill in this game, honestly, really quickly. Oh, raids, no one dies. See, I just did like tons of raids the other day for the mission. Last week's mission. How long does this have left? It has 12 days. I'll wait for the raid tournament then. I'll wait for a raid tournament. Because I guess we're going to have a raid tournament after this. Maybe like Monday. But like, I think these events have gone so bad now. Where is it? Is it Wild Turkey? This event is like the worst month-long event I've seen in like years, honestly. And the last 3 monthly events have progressively got worse. I mean, like in terms of what you can get as an average player. The only good thing about this is these 3 characters returning, and realistically, they're the best rewards. These 2 characters are the best rewards. They're actually usable. Bloody Riches isn't very good. The weapon isn't very good. The avatar's overpriced. Anniversary Glenn's good, but you probably would have picked him up in the anniversary event. Omid is good, and you might have missed out on one of him because you picked up the weapon in his event, which was really good. So you might have sacrificed one of him, and that was a hard call, honestly. I did it, and I got lucky on the stash when he came back. I would pick him up right now if I didn't have him LB3. Stripes is debatable. You only really realistically need 2 copies of her, or 3 copies of her, sorry, if you want to have the double tower attack teams, but that's all she's really realistically useful for. And then it's just mods, and you can't really even get that many. Are they even good mods? I haven't even checked. That's a good mod. Okay, so like legit as hell mods. I would 100% prioritize this mod over anything else. Like, the character's average at best. The scythe is terrible. Like, I don't even know what's going on with this scythe. 40% attack, a huge bonus to AP when attacking. Improved self-healing. Like, improved self-healing just doesn't do anything. It just does not do anything. It's not good for attack. It's not good for defense. Like, it just doesn't do anything. Improved maiming shot. It's debatable, you know, if that's worth getting. Like, there should have been something in the 3rd slot to maybe increase damage. I think if they would have increased damage, it would have made the improved maim shot do extra maim. That would have been maybe better. Like, it could have done like 45% attack when attacking enemies more than 60% HP. You know, that would have been actually pretty decent then. I might have got this weapon. It looks awesome. Visually, it looks really awesome here. Now, I could replace it. I could replace that 3rd slot with the 45% when attacking enemies with more than 50% HP or whatever it is. But then you'll go to 50% attack. So the weapon's debatable. I might pick it up. I might pick it up just because visually it looks kind of cool. My strong attack weapons are okay though. You know, I've got that big hitting weapon from Shane. I might even have 2 of them now. I can't remember. My attack team strong weapons aren't too bad. Also, I'm starting to become like I'm less and less a fan of 4 slots that aren't 1535 or flat increases to attack stat just because of how defensive teams are getting. But yeah, this mod's nuts. Definitely good. That mod's not very good. I mean, it may be against very particular on very particular characters against very particular teams, but otherwise, you probably have one that you're not using. It doesn't even have to be attack set, honestly. That's a good mod. That's a good mod too. And then RNG. So you've got two good mods here. Attack versus Tough. Oh, wait. The attack on attack. I didn't see that as well. So you've got attack versus Tough. This is good against... this is specifically good on Lydia. So you could get two really good mods on Lydia. You could get this mod. And you could get this mod. And this will be good for against Telltale teams. They've got 3 tough characters on those teams a lot of the time. Sometimes 4. Depends if they use Lee or not. But otherwise it's 2 to 3 a lot of the time. If they've got Omid, Clem, and then they've got Luke / Lee. A lot of the time it's max 3, but so that's a good mod against those teams. Attack on attack's actually pretty good too, but there's very few characters that utilize attacks, you know, honestly. Sophia, maybe free to play. Sophia attack on attack, it's good. Then you've got RNG attack, and then the rest is just normal stuff. And then we can get what? How many of these things can we get? Let me check. Oh no, I can't check. I think we could get like 2,000. I think you could get the weapon plus one of the characters. Or is it the weapon? Because they increased the price of the weapon again. It used to be 800. Then they made it 1,000. Now they've made it 2,000. It's like they just don't want free-to-play to get weapons. We don't get weapons as free-to-play anymore. You have to spend to get anything when it comes to weapon stuff. Which is nuts. I don't mind the $200 weapons. They're like more exclusive premium stuff. Fine. But, man, like if I look at my roster, right, on my weapon inventory, like I was actually looking at this recently, and I was thinking about recent events. Not so recent, but events of the past. And then weapons that we used to get during events, like this one. I use this all the time. Mateo's Destructive Shotgun. We got this in event in the Outlanders Mythic Trial, right? And it was just a reward. It was just straight up a reward for completing a roadmap in the in one of the mini events. So like this here, we complete this roadmap, and for the last reward, we actually just got the weapon. It wasn't like we got some stuff we just got the weapon straight away. And I missed that. I straight up missed that. That free to play it's going out the window, man. Is this resetting soon? Yeah, this is going to reset soon. Okay. So this is like the last great hope for free to play. Like I would definitely pick up this pistol if you haven't already. Deep cuts on any weapon is really good. You only realistically need 1 per trait, but you know, it's good. I've got 1 alert and 1 tough on one of my attack teams in Faction Assault, and it's really, really useful. On was it Atlanta? Probably the worst damage dealing team. There's no realistic damage over time, and this adds a lot of damage over time, so it's really cool. Ajax's sword is actually pretty good too. Will I pick up a second one? I don't know. I don't really use the first. That's the issue at the moment, because there isn't any support characters that are strong that don't need attack. So I might just hold off and just have one. I could make it a defense weapon, but the stats are too low realistically for a defense team. That's the downside.
Feels good.
I picked up everything else I wanted.
Sounds good.
These goodies. Lord Bradley, loving all the content. Not much content recently, but hopefully get back to it very soon. Thank you very much. 51 months, man. 51 months. William, yeah, I mean, yeah. But I think in the teams I'm using him on, if I look, I don't use him in many teams. It's just like one roadmap team right now. I think I have him just holding a heal weapon. Yeah, I have him holding in this. But yeah, Lord Bradley, thank you so much. Tier 2, 51 months. I don't even know if a next badge exists. Like you're in uncharted territory. You're 9 months away from it, but I might have to email YouTube and be like, look, one of my members is getting there. I need some new badges. I need some new badges. Marcus, yeah. I don't really use Marcus. Like, it's perfect for one particular character, right? Sirens. It's perfect for him. It's legitimately an amazing weapon for Mike on attack. It's perfect. Maybe you could say the third slot could be Impair on attack, so that he actually did some sort of control when he attacked. But otherwise, pretty good for Mike. But Mike just... I mean, I think you could probably still use Mike, but his infection isn't strong enough anymore. There isn't very good heal reduction. I guess maybe Raulito for a heal reduction. Where is he? Raulito. Is he 75%? Is it on his leader skill? No. At the start of each wave, all enemies get 30% heal reduction for 3 turns. I think it's 75%. I don't know how it maxed. Yeah, it's going to be more. 75% heal reduction for 3 turns. This would work with the infection. Because what you could do is you could nuke 2 characters with like Raven or whatever. And then you'd have 2 characters get infected by Mike. Then you could have Mike actually sig move the last one to infect them again. And then you could try and control them. Now, maybe you could use Eva and Ghost for that actually, because they have normalized. Let's actually get to leveling those guys up, because I could test that out. I mean, so I think there is some maybe very small niche usage, but and then the ransack would obviously ransack whatever's away, so on and so forth. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's just use some other stuff for the time being. I did healing, stun, and huge AP and 30 attack, and use Mike in infection team. See, the reason I say like that weapon's really good for him, ransacks just generally really need it a lot of the time. Like, you're just gonna need a ransack at some point. There's gonna be some sort of halo or something or other. It's just gonna be problematic. I mean, halo is honestly gonna be everywhere very soon. I didn't buy the weapon from World Champions, and mainly because the day I came back from like being unwell was the last day it was on sale, and I just it wasn't on top of my mind. Wait, did I just do the wrong stage? It just told me to do a stage. I was like, no, I'm gonna do this other one. What? No, I didn't do that, did I? Where are they? There they are. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Okay, good. I just didn't get lucky. Man, 2 times in a row. 3 times in a row? I feel like I'm getting jinxed. It is on this one, right? Yeah. Really? That's bizarre. I've never had it that bad. Let's just get some training going. On the Ajax weapon, I swapped out defense for attack and use it with Titan. Works really well when doing normalize. Just what you're gonna get there? 40% attack, or you could get 35% attack and go for like 45% attack when attacking enemies with more than 50% HP. It just doesn't feel nice to have that kind of low amount of attack stat. I mean, I guess I could do that and use it on like Tyrese on my burn bleed team. Maybe. Maybe that'll be all right. What? I've already got 1.5 mil. But I mean, I've got a couple of days to decide. I've got a lot of points. I only like to instantly buy the new weapon, realistically. I mean, maybe the returning weapon. I think I've got enough to do that and buy this current one. So yeah, I just gotta be careful. I might not buy the gold mythic tokens or something. Really, what's going on? Okay, let's take my run team because I think I get slightly better drop chance when I'm actually running it. Am I the only one that feels like Lydia is a Sophia with decap but different stuff? I missed you, Daylight, man. I missed you. I missed it. I missed this. Just like, am I the only one who thinks that they have a different specialist skill and a different kit? No, mate. I think that too. What's up, Sarah, and welcome to the stream. Guys, if you haven't already hit the like button, I would appreciate it. Let's try and get into the double digits. Oh, goodness. You're right, though. You're right. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Definitely got decap and definitely different kit.
Feels good.
Hey,
Sounds
Seren.
good.
Tier 1 plus 33 months. Thank you so much for that continued support. 3 months away from a purple badge, I think. I mean, they could destroy teams the same, and not the same, but yeah. Yeah, I thought I was having a bug with Lydia, by the way, at the weekend. I just had to reread her kit. There we go, I got dropped straight away. But I just had to reread her kit. I'm gonna have to get 2 more, because her rush deals damage, so it doesn't take advantage of her weapon counter damage suppression. Which is a problem. There's a problem. You can sig move paybacks. You cannot rush them unless you swap out her weapon and go with like what's her name? What is her name? Maggie Elite. Hey, what's up, Valiant? Welcome back, Locke. Hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better right now. I'm feeling a lot better. I figured out I got food poisoning. Common stuff, nothing too crazy, but I was knocked out for like 10 days solid, and then honestly it's just been recovering from then. I had like voice issues because I hadn't spoken for very much. I think I just had like a strained throat from like just being ill and, you know, being sick and stuff. Not good, we was worried. Don't ever worry about me. You can always catch me on Discord pretty much. I did try and, I mean, the first 3 or 4 days I was in bed every day. I got on my PC for like 30 minutes a day. I did very important stuff in games, and then I bounced. I was asleep, and I've never drunk so much water in that first 4 or 5 days. I drank so much water. I think I drank like 4 liters a day almost, just because let's just say water was just going straight through me in one way or another. You're cooking or someone else? I think it was probably me. I tried to do some I tried to deep fry some chicken, and it was really nice, but I think I might have undercooked one of the like chicken breasts, and it was a really nice burger, but I didn't notice it was undercooked. But I figure it must have been that. Theoretically it could have just been some bad chicken too, but I'm gonna be like, I looked at the possibilities of what type of food poisoning you can get from that, and there's the bad ones. There's like E. coli and salmonella, but I looked up those, and they don't last very long. They're just really intense. Whereas there's this other one called like Bacti Telori or something like that, which lasts for like 10 days, and that's basically what happened for me. It lasted for 10 days. It's the more common one with chicken. Like, basically, you know what I'm talking about because you cook a lot, Valiant. You know, that's your thing, right? But like, if you undercook chicken, you don't kill the bacteria, and that's pretty much what most likely happened there. Unfortunately, and Live and learn, you know, live and learn. It was pretty awful though. I'll say that, it was awful. Fortunately, I wasn't vomiting too much. I don't mind. It wasn't great, but I can't stand vomiting. It just, especially when you haven't eaten anything, so it's just like your body's just trying to get rid of something that doesn't exist, and it's just like it's painful. It gives you stomach strain. I've had that before. It's the worst. So I didn't have that issue too much. Just lots of rest. I had a little bit of a fever. I didn't have any appetite, which was bizarre. For like 4 or 5 days, I couldn't eat anything. Just didn't even think about food. It's crazy. Salmonella. Yeah, but I mean, like, it isn't necessarily always going to be that. Salmonella doesn't last, like, as long as I had it either. It only lasts, like, 5 to 7 days. Because I was wrecked for 10, and it took me another 3 or 4 to recover. Like, this is... Like, right now, we're talking about nearly 20 days later. Like, I got ill on a Tuesday 2 weeks ago. And now it's a Friday. And I'm like... I'd say I'm back properly right now. I felt good yesterday, but I was just exhausted because I just don't have the stamina, but... Yeah. My voice is fixed. I can record content. This is the most important thing. Just got to come up with some content ideas. I'm going to be doing some stuff on Lydia. People have asked me to do a character preview. It's just not going to happen. Like, I'm sorry guys, but if I don't get a character preview out before the character comes out, it's never going to happen because it's just... I'll just get no views. It's just as simple as that, and it takes a long time to make those videos, like 4 or 5 hours, like all round. It's worth it if I can get out before the character's released, but if I can't, then it's just not worth it for me. But I will make a guide on the character because the character's legit. I tested Lydia out in War. She's really good, and she'll be really good. Like, I think even people who are not free to play and they spend, you can gear her out to be a specialist against one particular team, which is what I've done. I've got a lot of attack team characters, so I've specialized her against one particular team, and it was against Telltale teams, and she was doing really well on my I used it in my war stream a little bit, but she was doing really well on my team with other lone wolves. Really, really well. The issue I was having though is Laura kept on getting the nuke from the payback. Like a 50-50, no it's not, it's a 25% chance that Laura would get nuked, and she was getting it happen every time. It was mad. Sounds like some viral infection. I'm sure your chicken was lovely. I mean, I'm basically just being sure, like, if I ever do it again, I'm definitely going to cook it a bit better. Like, what I might do is next time, is after I cook it, I might just throw it in the grill afterwards, just to make sure it's cooked all the way through. But yeah, it was actually really nice. You know, I put, you know, a bit of flour on some chicken. My brother walked me through his process, which was like, he said do it dry then wet, then dry then wet, or whatever, the other way around maybe. In terms of the flour combo with the, you know, whatever herbs and stuff I put in there. And yeah, I sliced up a chicken breast to a decent shape, and then I had these like little strips left over, and I did the same with those. So I had like a chicken burger, and it was like, I just fried it in the frying pan with some oil, and I cooked it for quite a long time. So I don't know, it could have been that, I don't know, but it was really nice. Use a cooking thermometer. I mean, I'll be honest, chicken I've never had an issue with, but I guess I could have just been baited a little bit by the fact that it was frying it this way makes it look like it cooks quicker, but it hasn't actually cooked all the way through. But I can just throw it in like a George Foreman grill afterwards, just to make sure it's cooked all the way through next time, just to be sure. Because it was nice, it was actually really nice, and it's much cheaper if you want to make a chicken burger like for yourself, and like some chicken strips or something. Like, I'm talking, it cost me like £5 to make something that if I wanted to go to KFC to get, it would probably cost me like 10-12 quid, maybe even more, because I had a few chicken strips as well. So it was like half price. And there's some extra like good feeling when when you do it yourself, it just feels good. But it might not even been that. I just don't know. I cleaned every surface. You know, I got a little bit wary of the fact that it could have been something like something somewhere. So I cleaned everything really well, and I don't know. Hopefully everything's gonna be okay now. Fingers crossed. I think I got enough. I think I got enough of the good stuff. No, I didn't. I've got to farm a lot. And I've run out of these crates apparently. Oh no, I can unlock him. Unless I've got past it already. Yeah, I did. I mean, I think I've got some of these crates. These ones I'm like okay-ish. I think there's 3 pieces of gear that's just about to be like, yeah, you haven't. Okay, 2. I think I've got these. Okay, not many though. Not many. Man, I'm getting through my gears right now. I need to start farming again. Should we just go with 6? No, 5. So now I've got 6 of each, and that's enough for 2 characters. Right, because I don't think... Oh, I forgot to lock the 2 stars. There we go. So the top end gear I'm fine with, because I don't really... Like, I used to farm that a lot. Oh wait, did I just gold medal? No, okay. So we're gonna... any of the other medals used, or is it just the 600 gold medals? Because what I can do is I can save my Glenn upgrade for that and Eva upgrade for that. I want to get her like reasonably high, just to see what she can do. You know? Oh damn! Have I got my? I didn't actually check which trainers are getting used right now. Okay, I've got them locked. It's just these ones on the right hand side. That's good. That's good. We'll claim some of them. Love my air fryer. Yeah, I'm looking into getting an air fryer in the new year. I've kind of let my family know. Air fryer would be good for Christmas. We'll see if someone gets it for me. Fingers crossed. Any first look video of Lydia and Thomas Richard? No, there's not going to be one of either of those 2 characters. There will be a guide for Lydia though. I recorded about a quarter of Thomas Richards and I just couldn't. I was just too ill. It was like, I think that was like 5 days after I got ill, and I just tried. I really tried, but it didn't work. So as you can see, like I'm just exhausted right even now. I haven't been streaming for very long, but I'm just exhausted. I need to build the stamina back up. Streaming stamina. Okay. So we'll just leave her here, because now we've got to use silver and bronze and gold. But yeah, definitely an air fryer is on the agenda. On the agenda. Okay. So now we'll kit her out. Did I get the top reward? I guess I got over 3 mil. 3.7. I got 8.5 million in the level up the other day by accident. I thought it was a new level up. It was not. Okay, we're gonna go with Chris. You know what? I'm gonna commit to the bit, which is gonna buy that. And was it this one? We're gonna buy that. I think the mods are the best thing in here. I'll probably buy the other one. Well, I think I'll buy 2 of these actually. Can't have enough of those. That's probably the best mods for sure. I have actually got a bunch of mods to open, I think. We might come back to these because you see I've got actually a reasonable amount of mods to open. Some of them might be guaranteed, but some of them won't be. We'll go for these 3 guaranteed ones though. So yeah, this mod right here is amazing. Actually amplifies damage drastically. We have been given an opportunity to have 4 of those recently, so you should have at least 1. There was one in the cow. event. I think the Cal Awakening was the best one to avoid because the mods were so good. For sure. Should we just go for attack versus fast as well? No, I'm not sure about her other ones. Maybe like daze resist. You definitely want to get off her sig. And then attack on attack for sure. I don't have a paragon for her, but what you could do is you could buy the attack on attack paragon, and you'd lose only a little bit of crit multiplier. But I've got actually a pretty decent one, 24.7%. This is actually higher than you can actually roll. I think the highest you can actually roll is 24.5 or something like that. So remember why this is 24.7, right? 24.7. Okay, it's 25. But I got a 5.3 roll, which doesn't exist. Which is kind of funny. It does not exist. A 5.3 roll. The highest you can roll on a mod is 5. But it's because this is one of the old plat mods where they converted it. And for whatever reason, I got higher percentage than I should even have. Because I think that was a max roll. So there are probably people out there with like 25.3% mods. So yeah, 24.7. Recommend Kazori Dual Blaze Effort. It sounds amazing. Attack while taunted, since that's a pretty good call. But I mean, over attack versus fast, maybe. Definitely have crit multiplier though. That's the thing. Double auxiliary. That is random. Do I attack while taunted here? I mean, I do. I mean, is she going to get taunted that often? She's going to maybe get RNG taunted. There's no control taunts. I don't know if this is going to be that great, honestly. I like the idea though. It's a good premise. But I don't know if that's going to be good on her unless someone comes out that actively controls controllers. But everybody's going to instantly be like, oh, but Eva's got focus. And then you can cheese it. Like who can actually taunt her, like, realistically? Because aren't all the taunters roll taunts? Like, attack roll is taunted. PK. Okay, I mean, true enough, I guess. True enough. I mean, I generally try and take PK out first time, just get rid of the dude. But yeah, you are correct. You are correct. I'd still probably go with attack versus a trait though. Just being able to do so much more damage seems to be a nicer feel for me. I prefer a different trait though. Maybe strong. Just give my team a bit more all-round balance when it comes to damage, because there's maybe it's okay actually. Tough is really good. The fact that that mod's in there is so good, because there's a lot of tough characters around, and I do like to use the lone wolves against Telltale at the moment. He removes focus. Again, I'd probably try and nuke him turn 1. You can actively nuke him turn 1 with her as well. I was originally thinking against Laupo, but forgot she wasn't damaged. Did it? Yeah. And then you've got what's her name? Princess is support. That's pretty much it, right? I mean, it probably is other taunters. I mean, PK, like you said. Okay, that is not Daze Resist. Why did my brain say that was Daze Resist? Probably someone was watching it and going, that ain't Daze Resist, bro. What are you talking about? I was going to roll it up. I mean, I don't think I would have rolled it up, but that is funny. I might have a crit set Daze Resist. On, I think, let me see, management. I think I've got one on Agent 46, who I just haven't been using. I used to be more champions, was great fun. But I haven't been using him as much recently. Yawned. I did yawn. Agent 46. I'm looking for like a guy with a circuit board on his face. There we go. I have got one. He's got the exact same mods. Look. I have got an offset here. I'll probably use that actually. Let's just unequip all, shall we? And then we'll slightly boost her a little bit. Days resist, offset. So we'll lose. We lose 16%, but we gain. Okay, it probably isn't actually worth. This is though. Like we only gain 2% attack, but we lose 16% crit damage. That is such a good roll on that mod. Like it's legit like 2.3% away from being a paragon. Is mad. Very mad. Okay. So that's that. I'll put her in the team. We went for any jewel. And I've got this team now. I'm thinking maybe remove her. You know, maybe. Maybe. Okay, 1535 base. I'm probably gonna go with. I'm not sure what I'm gonna go with actually. I need to increase her skills. I forget. Should we try no skills first, then skills, just to see like the improvement and like. I mean, it's gonna be massive the amount of damage output. Where is she? Blind. Blind. He's a blind man. I mean, she's not that high level yet. Actually, she's like 1400. She's down here somewhere. Because she hasn't got any medals. There we go. No, that's the wrong one. Is she really this low? No, he is a blind man. He's a blind man. Control. Oh, she was that low. 1340. Okay. Now, her base weapon's not too bad. Base weapon not too bad. Could go for revive. Massive damage output as well. Wait, what's this? That's when attacking. Okay. I mean, maybe this new weapon could work on this character from the event, but I doubt it. Too much work. What about that one? 1535, 50% attack. Maybe. Maybe. I'll just leave the revive weapon on her for a moment. What's her attack stat at? For some reason my stats aren't showing. Only 117k. Oh, she's not got a weapon attack. Oh, she does. Why has she only got that much damage? I'm not sure why her weapon, her stats are so low. It's her base attack not great, right? It's like 35k. That'll be it, I guess. Okay, which ones do we know we're going to upgrade in? It's like, we'll do precision. Have I got any crates? I do. Not much. 5 crates went not very far. Okay. Precision is maxed. Let's see. So he up the top needs to be dealt with, but oh, okay, I don't have my thing yet. Okay, that's good. Why is she attacking so many times? Oh yeah, damn. She does that. She does that. Okay, we'll just take him out, I guess. Now, I think, like, I could hit that. Oh, damn, she's got a defense weapon. 3 turns for the rest of it. So now I can just sig move, try and kill her. I should be fine. Yeah, good. Shouldn't be too much pay. Oh no payback. That's good. And that's without her being upgraded. I could have gone behind backdoor Carver if I would have had it upgraded. I needed to utilize Wanderer. I think he got stunned. Let's get rid of some of these builds. Because we're going to need millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of materials. Oops. She's 340. There we go. Okay, so what we do next? We'll do the focus next, just to see that change. Is that the focus? Yeah, okay, so now she's getting focus. This should be nice. Should be nice. I'm not going to take it against the Davy team. Go for another one of these. So again, kind of backdooring. And she could take out these characters here, and I think she would decap him, right? If she could take him out. She hasn't got the damage for it right now. But she would decap him, I believe. I believe. He is normalized. So, theoretically, that means he's decapped right now. Not bad. Not bad. And I'm getting so heavily impaired. It's mad. It is a madness. We're going to lose Lydia. And I guess well, Lydia's going to be just like changed for someone else in the future. Right? Oh, damn. Didn't expect that, to be honest. I didn't expect that kind of damages. How many does he revive? A lot. A lot. Fantastic. Yeah, so she would have had crazy damage off of that first turn if I would have, you know. Oh, she's still attacking through the shield. It's so nice. I need to get used to having a normalizer again. Okay, so what's next? I can't read it. I think next... Let's do it next. Next is going to be... We'll rematch this one just to see the obvious improvement. Next is going to be... When attacking, increase damage by... When attacking a second target... Second, I guess wasn't I doing that anyway? I really wasn't doing that. So now I'm going to do 8 attacks. Actually, I'm going to do that last because that one sounds really good. I thought I was doing that already, to be honest. We've got like 2 minutes to do this. I thought I was already doing 2 attacks, but I forget that signature move already does 2 attacks. So I think this team needs a command. I don't mind dropping Lydia, but the lack of... Where is it? The lack of survivability on that extra character is kind of annoying. Because only Lone Wolves get the protection. And that's why Lydia's decent-ish there. Exploited weakness. Okay. Oh, damn it. We'll upgrade the last one last. Because that one will just be interesting. Just to see extra attacks. But now, I should get a reasonable boost. Let's see. Raid. Is he not got taunt resist? No, he should have taunt resist, right? Taunt resist. Not that it's going to make too much of a difference, because we're dealing with someone who has massive chance to resist. To bypass your resist. So now he's like 50-50. Oh, is it just a random character gets taunted? I thought she only did support characters. How did Lethal Lydia get taunted? No, not fully upgraded precision here either. The start of each wave. She got taunted as a... That's weird. So now we've got... Is it negative effects or positive? When attacking, increase damage by 10% for every negative. Okay, so we could do this one. So that's another negative. Ooh! Look at that damage. That's mad. That is mad. 290k. That was crazy. That was really nuts. We need to hit that crit though. So that's where her base weapon can come in quite handy. But damn, that was really, really, really high. Yeah. She's support. Damn supports. Damn supports. That was a bug. Unless she wasn't disarmed, right? I don't think so. Okay, that's good. Sayonara. I don't know how Lydia got nabbed there. So that is before we get the last buff, which is going to be mad, because she's now just going to do 8 attacks. It's a shame I can't attack the same person again. How did Lydia not survive that? She was disarmed. This can be disarmed? I mean, I guess. It's weird that... I always thought the ones that could be disarmed were the ones that had a chance to proc when being attacked or when attacking. You know, like on hit effects, effectively. Because there's one where it's like at the beginning of every turn, taunt an enemy for 1 turn. That can't be disarmed. Because it's not on hit. That's what I had in my head. Like, so you just see there's not much consistency there. Okay, well, max out her last passive. We're going to have to get way more materials. Man, they need to have a way to create like these nice crates. This is not it. I have seen Ezekiel apply normalize even when his attacks get absolute defense. Heh. You sure it's not when using his signature move? Because when he uses his signature move, he attacks 3 times, and it can just be like an animation issue, where like it just applies it straight away, and one of the hits actually hit, sort of deal. Okay, that should be enough. Although it's 2 skills, and it's the most expensive one, so we'll see, I guess. Now this is going to be fun, because now we're going to get 8 attacks on her Sigs. And 2 attacks on her rush. We didn't we rushed over her once. Man, you're seeing the progressive improvement though. That signature move was crazy. Omid just got absolutely destroyed, and he had bonus HP. Like he got hit for 145k turn 1 on that first hit. Okay, we're getting a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's try and find someone else. If I try and find a Telltale team again, because it'd be a bit more like consistent that way. They're not all the same, but you know. Yeah. Does normalizer apply versus an enemy who that's at defense? No, you have. Oh damn! I just saw. You do have to hit a crit. I remember absolute defense can stop normalize. Yeah, it's about hitting the crit with normalizer specialist. But that's bizarre. The Ezekiel thing you just said. I don't know. I couldn't explain that to you. I could not explain it. Like I said, Eva and Ghost is broken. I mean, so far I haven't seen anything that's broken. You know, she still does less damage than Raven. Just so we're clear, like Raven still does more damage than her, but she just has a lot more going on in her kit. So that's the thing. Okay, this isn't the same. But this is a good example. Like, I can take him out, right? And I won't get paybacked. But if I did hit my rush, I would be. Okay. Hopefully I stole the halo. Did I get stunned? It looks like I got stunned. It's beautiful. Okay. She's got stun. Ah, she stunned me. This is the problem I face. Don't I have cleanse on her? I might have cleanse on her. Okay, we defend. I don't think that's just what Daylight said. I think like some people say broken when they mean overpowered, and I think that's basically what Daylight's saying. Overpowered. Now, I think it's very strong. 2 million damage. But I don't think broken. Like, as in, like, game breaking. That's probably a better way to say it. Say game breaking, not broken. Broken makes out that the character's not working properly. And I'm pretty sure the character's working just as intended. Like, just as intended. I'll try and hit bots. Unless I get the exact... I think it was Twisted who I hit before. I just want to see how much more damage I do against his Omid. Like, that could be fun. I gave Rosita a Confused Gun and Bleed mod to go with her defense down, and heal reduction against 4 enemies stacks up. Negative effects for Eva Ghost buff. Yeah, that's crazy good. After this one, I'll try and build the team that I had an idea for, and honestly, Rosita sounds like a good pick for that team. Doesn't she get 100% heal reduction when she hits those as well? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully remove some of the stuffs. Why am I doing 2 attacks? I thought he did like make a... Oh no, it's his rush that does extra attacks. My bad. Okay, this is maybe gonna not work. Okay, we're good. No. Okay, it did work. It was fine. It is nice to decal someone. I've seen people use this team quite a bit actually with Steve. A bit I hate it. Let's just put it that way. I hate it. I don't know what his rush does. Is it damage? Yeah, not much though. Oh, does he just keep attacking? Not exactly. Okay, now he'll just keep rushing, like doing stuff, right? Do you think I could take him out? What was that? 121. Did I just get trolled? Feels like I did. Like, how can it be 121? That was weird. Did I see the wrong number? I think I saw the wrong number. Okay, let's mess around with a different team. That was bizarre. Okay, who's a good leader for control other than Trader? Because I kind of just want to use different leaders, man. I mean, I guess I could use... She's not really good for control, but I could use her. And then... Did I make it so it's just tough? Yeah. And then we'll have her. And then I think he's a tank. Is he a tank? Nope. Support. And then Rosita. Does Rosita have to rush? I think she does. I think she somehow does. Rosita? I thought she was support. Is she control? Am I just blind? She damage roll. She is. Okay, I think I maxed her. No. Okay. So ignore bonus defense when attacking an enemy with. Okay, so just give it bonus HP and the Guardian Shields. She hasn't got a build, that's for sure. Wait, is her rush guaranteed crits? Attack a line of enemies? No, it's a SIG. Okay, it's guaranteed crits. I'm just trying to think like what the last character should be. She doesn't need this then. Because I was thinking maybe I need a controller. I think I need someone who can like maybe control a line. Man, I don't have any very good mods here. I could go and buy that attack on attack in the shop. Attack versus tough. We'll go with 2 resist probably. I need daze resist and taunt resist because she can get taunted. I still don't know how some of those other characters get taunted. Not the best taunt resist. And not the best daze resist or whatever. And you said you use bleed, right? I might have a bleed. 8%. Yeah. Her weapon. Okay, this weapon I can change out for the real nuke weapon now. And her weapon, you went with Confuse, right? Is it Crit Confuse? I think I reset that one, unfortunately. Crit Confuse, the Cleanse. Or did you go with the other Confuse weapon, which I almost definitely did reset, because that one I can't remember what I was going for. I think I was going to go 1535 and I just didn't bother upgrading it because it's just 35% chance. So Crit Confuse is probably the better one because it's guaranteed on a SIG. Man, the attack stats way low. And I need another damage dealer realistically. Actually, no, I'm cheesing Mike. Okay, that's fine. That's the whole reason Mike's here. Okay, so I need someone who can control and actually do it quite well. Okay, could do Trader. Trader. Trader wouldn't be a bad call. Or I could use someone who I've never really used, and I think I maxed him. I never really used him. I think he'd maybe work. Did I max his kit? Pretty much. Pretty much. Give him a stun weapon. Like, that is actually the best weapon I could potentially give him, where he has stun on attack plus strong attacks. So now I'm getting an extra 20%, no, 30% attack on the left side. We'll see if this works. What team would this work against? Davey, maybe? We don't steal many buffs. Okay, not Davey. Hina. Maybe. It really depends on... Does anyone know how her signature move works against Hina teams? Does she keep going around the team even though they got camo? Because if she does, then that's fine. But if she doesn't, that's not good. Just hits one tune. It's probably the same how it works with Eva and Ghost. Give her a crit chance. No, she doesn't need a crit chance, right? Because she guaranteed crits. Make critical attack on her SIG. So we should be good there. Eva barely crits without her crit expert weapon. Yeah, true. I'm going to have to upgrade. I think her base weapon is actually okay. I prefer it, if anything, because it's going to have 1535 on it, right? Oh, no, it's not. It's going to have crit expert. Yeah, I might for the time being give her a crit chance mods just to like. I mean, she has to kind of hit some crits, so I might for the time being just give her. I mean, she might not even need attack, to be honest, because I don't know. I don't know. Now, what other teams are there? Hina, Davey, Rick. Like, maybe this team doesn't work against anybody. Like, it's a kind of nice idea. This team, I could see this team just around it with the, unless I nuke on mid turn one. I mean, we can try, I guess. Oh, it's one of these teams again. So now we're kind of screwed, I think. Right? She doesn't have the thing. I mean, she's going to do sonic damage. She's going to hit multiple characters. Like, if I actually... I don't have a ransack weapon on them. Okay. We'll just read that because it covers. I mean, I 100%. Yeah, I stole it. Look, 40%. Unless he instantly got revived. I mean, he could have potentially. This team, nah. I don't know where this team's gonna work. It might be against Davy teams, but I don't have enough. I need to put Ransack on her. I think I might want to do that, to be honest. Because that would be decent then. Like loads of procs of Ransack. I don't need the Confuse. I don't need the Confuse. The Ransack is more important. And then I can attack a Davy team. Right? Theoretically. Theoretically. So we'll see what happens here. Do I need to do this first? I think I do. Okay. So that's that. And now I need to like get rid of some other characters. He's not taking too much damage. But he should be gone with this. Right? Jesus. This guy's tanky as hell. But I think he's dead. Then we impair. And we heal reduction and just hope that he doesn't cleanse everything. Did we proc it that many times? We're dead. Because we've got no damage over time reduction. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Like, the thing about raids that I hate is I don't know what team I'm attacking. Like, a Davy lead is one thing, but there's like 5 different Davy teams. So, like, yeah, with the new dude, I wouldn't attack him with the new dude. I'd definitely have damage over time reduction. I hate raids. I hate raids. It's the last bastion of crap coding when it comes to knowing what you're attacking. Because you just don't know what's behind the leader. This has been a problem since the 6-star era as well. I used to call it out in the 6-star era because there was who were the 2 leaders back then? It was 6-star Donny. Does anyone remember 6-star Red Donny, where you could legitimately have like 5 or 6 different teams behind Donny? You could have had the Zachary, Doc Stevens acceleration team. You could have had just a heavy payback team with the Negans. You could have had like a tanky team, Outlast team with like not Outlast but like a survival team with some of the fast characters. So like you really need to know what you're attacking, and it was horrendous. So I mean, we'll just see if it's got the same dude again. Okay, this is going to be problematic though because we've got this character and this one, honestly. So this ain't good. This ain't good. I don't think she can attack behind anything, right? So she's attack him 4 times. That's fantastic, that is. I can maybe hit this. I mean, we have done so much damage. But I don't think we're going to be able to kill her. Like there's so much Halo on the floor right now. We've got Ransack, so we'll be able to take away his thing. He's not got his defense buff anymore, right? Okay, this is it. This is it. Oh, 60% reduction, though. Does she get like a boost? I've got 40% attack boost. Wait, what does she get? When attacking an enemy. Oh, it's bonus HP. I didn't get any bonus HP. What? When attacking an enemy with bonus HP, 100% chance all teammates get 10% of this fighter's attack stats. Okay, they didn't have any bonus. It's literally just a signature move and a dream, but 120k defense. I don't think this is happening. Of course it's not happening. Of course it's not happening. And we survived it back. We survived it though. We survived it. We survived it. We only had oh yeah, we only had the 100% reduction on one character, of course. It's mad. It's madness. Now we've got the infection. Now we're in a lot of trouble. Lots of trouble. Where's that second attack going? Is there no second attack? Okay. We'll try again. Absolute defense. So many times. Okay, so we'll try and steal this and nuke him. Absolute defense. Alright, we actually nuked him. Amazing. How did we not proc that? That I don't know. I don't know how we didn't get to go into Outlast. It lacks something. I think it lacks a little bit too much damage. Cal just isn't good enough. I don't know who else we could take instead. Like, Cal's literally there for nothing. But two tough characters. I could try the new weapon. Boneyard Assault. Trick or Treat. All teammates get focused for 2 turns, or all enemies get 5,000 trauma. Okay. Best attack buff. Rosita, 4th of July weapon. Alright, yeah. Wait. Yeah. Maybe I should have nuked the human shield with... You see, like, I've started to get a little bit too used to having... someone. Wanderer. It's so nice having a disarm. I'm not gonna lie. It's so nice. We'll try it against this. Oh, we missed the SIG. Okay, that's great. So we just steal that. Right. And then we can just see how much of this we can nuke. He got normalized. Okay, he's gone. And then like I can block. This is the idea of how it would happen. Is I block these two. I wouldn't have done it on Mike already, and I could sig move this guy, and then they'd all be infected, and then this signature move would do 100% heal reduction on everybody. You know, and that would be the plan. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. How did their infection? Oh no, she's still got infection. Should we try and nuke you? Do we get a second attack? I thought the second attack would work with this. Got no idea why it doesn't. Trader just adds a bit of ease. Also, I didn't see a proc from the normalizer kill. I could be wrong. Oh no, I did. I did it off of turn 1. My bad. You know, I know this is probably going to be an opinion that a lot of people don't agree with, but I don't like Maggie. Like, straight up, I don't like Maggie as a character. I don't even like her lead skill. I use her in very particular teams, but 2 turns doesn't feel like a long time. It just doesn't feel very, like... Now, it's nicer on the Lone Wolves team because it's 3 turns. And Maggie as a character doesn't really do much except damage, and I don't like damage dealers as leaders, just because damage dealers need a specialist skill to really be good. So she doesn't have that, you know. She's just like pure damage. Like, that's why I didn't like Shane. Blasphemy for some people, sure. I still use her. Obviously, I use her in a very heavy nuke team. Where is it? This is my primary Maggie team. But it's just basically like this one. No. Oh my goodness, how many teams have I got? This one. And it's just like the anti-Rick team. Give me a Rick lead now. And just because you can nuke half a team with this very, very quickly. Negan leads. I haven't used Negan too much since getting him awakened. I haven't found the human shields to be as big a problem as I thought I would. Now, there will definitely be another human shield coming out at this point, you know, like they made that change. Surely there's another human shield down the line. Maggie's Impair Weapon. Maggie's Impair Weapon. I don't think I've got that weapon. Wait, sorry, Carol's Impair Weapon. I don't think. Oh, that weapon. I think I have the improved version of that. Like, is it Sadiq's one? This one. I think this was the better one. I can't remember. Well, I might have got it. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I did get it. This was the better one. Dear critical hit, a line of enemies gets impaired for one turn. Yeah, you gotta hit a crit. But yeah. What do you do with it? Just 1535, I guess, and then 50% attack. I don't know. The one I got on her currently, it's just amplifying what she is. She's just pure damage dealer. So I just gave her like kind of standard boost attack. Just 1535. Maggie Rex with the EO weapon. I didn't buy that one. It's the double attack one, right? I didn't like double attack, generally speaking. I don't like double attack. Where's the Rick leads? Just want to show this team. Like in the meantime, I'm also getting some of that mission done potentially. I don't know. Where's the Rick leads? Because this team is basically built for like Rick, PK, Absolute Defense, not Absolute Defense, Payback teams. Now, realistically, I didn't have a problem with those teams before Maggie came out. It's just she does add a little bit if there's an issue with my Sophia, where I can nuke with my Raven, for instance, which is really handy. And I do have other teams with her as a leader, and it's pretty nice. No, why am I not getting Rick leads? I think I got like 4 in a row earlier. Hey, what's up, Cygnus? Just give me a sec. I can't find a Rick lead to save my life. Save the life. There we go. So like standard kind of Rick team. This team works really well. And like this is the standard that I do every time pretty much. Unless someone's built their Vance correctly, which would be having Impair Resist. It doesn't really matter what characters they've got. That works every time almost. Unless they maybe put in, I don't know who they could put in. I mean, even that new Negan wouldn't work in this team, you know. Maybe they could put in Morgan randomly. I don't know. Been watching, but been on the phone with my dad. No worries, no worries. Hope everything's alright. Just been chilling out. Just trying to stream for a decent amount of time. I think I've been streaming for about an hour. But it feels like I've been streaming for like 3. Like everything's like... like feels that way. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I was just exhausted. Okay, we'll just do that. I was just exhausted by the time my stream came around. Does it tell me how long I've been streaming for? It does not. It's just crazy that YouTube doesn't tell me how long I've been streaming for. I think the only way I can tell is if I look at my streaming software. And my second monitor's kind of messed up. An hour and a half, okay. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby. We'll keep going though. But I think that's kind of the idea with Eva. I think there's potential for there to be an attack team, right? With no other Lone Wolves except Eva and Wanderer. They're really good, those two. Specifically those two. So far, they're the standouts. I think, don't get me wrong, Michonne's good, but she's just a damage dealer. And I know that, again, people are going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe you, like, you always hate on damage dealers. I've had people say that I don't like damage dealers. But they're very samey. They do a lot of damage. Hooray. Whereas these other characters are the ones that are rarities, you know? The Evas and Ghosts and the Wanderers. Is he a control role as well? No. These two kind of foundational, I think, of a lot of teams. So now we could have like a Maggie, and then we could really mix things up a little bit. We could have another heavy damage dealer. Doesn't have to be a Lone Wars character. Could be like Raven. Could be an alert character. We could use the new Lydia. Could get someone who gets bonuses. Like maybe I think someone who can decap would be pretty useful. Yeah. And we could try out Shiva. I don't like Shiva, honestly, though. I think visually she's great. I think her kit is really nice, but I think her percentages are way too low. 400% isn't that much. And that's all she does. Like, her rush needed to be like 800% minimum. 400% is just not a lot of damage. It is really, really, really low damage. And I'd be like, she can't consistently kill people because of that. So she's gonna have to be getting buffed somehow, almost 24/7. And there just isn't anyone around who does that. I post on Discord. Yeah, don't worry, I checked my software. Did you go over the BP weapon earlier? It looks very niche. Nah, I can check it out though. I mean, I did look at it. But yeah, like this, I think this is going to be like a setup for a attack team for me. So let me put the weapon, like, I'd have him with the, we'll just put the standard stuff on. And then her, I think I'll use her base, and I just need to increase her base. And then we need 2 characters, so I might go with, like, I mean, I think she's good. Where is she? I need to switch the position because I always mess this up. Like, does anyone have to put the command in the same spot on every team? Just otherwise you'll mess it up somehow. That is me. And I'll probably do an attack bonus, like alert attack bonus weapon, because now I get 20% attack, and I need to have a pretty heavy damage dealer here. This is very similar to, I just don't know who it could be. Alert would be good just so I can get bonuses, so I could do Lydia. Wouldn't be bad at all. I can't use the weapon that's in her hands right now though, but I could go with that. And now she gets mad attack. Man, her attack is really low. Like, the status effects is what she really relies on, isn't it? It really is. We're gonna get 1 from Laura. It's not gonna be that many, to be honest. It's gonna be all about Wanderer. But this is quite similar to a team I used before, but I used like, instead of these 2, I used Philip Blake and Michonne. So it's going to lack decap because no lead. Yeah, we'll have to mess around. I think long term, Wanderer and Eva and Ghost are going to be such nice combo characters being on the same team. Shiva just going dust. Like, it's a shame as well. Her kit is really, really, really nice. but it's let down so much by that 400% on the rush and the signature move. It's just the damage is just crazy low. And I tested it out. Like she barely hits for 100k against most defense team characters. Like, and I had a kid. I've completely removed everything now because I don't use her. She's just like a nice looking avatar, sadly. And I know that's kind of part of, like, it's intentional design by Scopely. They don't want to give you a good character realistically. You know, that's why Lydia's got faults. She's got actual kit faults. She's got deal damage on her rush. She has got the most terrible weapon. I don't even know what's going on with her weapon. What is going on with that base weapon? I mean, I replaced it, but do I have another one, right? Doesn't have like alert heals or something like that. It's just something weird. Oh, improved alert healing. It's like, why? Like that if that was 1535, you could just increase it to 55% attack. And they just so you don't get an extra 5% attack, they didn't give you a good 4 slot, and that's just bizarre. And that's just intentional, because whenever even though this is a really good character and they've done it on purpose to release a good character so that free to play have a good damage dealer. Arguably, they've done that on purpose, just so she's not as good as she could be. Now her 400% isn't the same, because she's got like defense down before hitting. And she ignores defense bonuses, so her 400% is not the same sort of 400% as Shiva's. Shiva's pretty weak. Only usefulness comes from her passives, and even then, not really worth it. The amount of damage Lydia does on her active versus her rush is crazy. Yeah. Her rush is deal damage. You know, her rush is. That's why you should build her crit. That's why I built her crit. Well, mainly, you know. But her rush is deal damage, and it's just bad. It's just the way it is. The main side of it could be the kind of makeup. It does make up for it, maybe, but yeah, it doesn't always happen. But yeah, the signature is great. +1 attack if the enemy has a positive status effect. That's nice. And if you kill the enemy with 1 attack and they had a positive status effect, she just attacks a random enemy. I don't like the whole, like, then if the target has less than 50% of their max HP, this fighter gets 100% attack for 2 turns. Because off turn 1, that's not going to happen unless you, like, lay up, you know. Give the old alley-oop to Lydia. But yeah, it is what it is. We can look at this event though. Let me bring up the blog. When I say event, I mean battle pause. I think I must have zoomed out on my or maybe not. It looks alright here. Okay, hopefully all my overlays working properly. Okay, so I've got battle pass. The weapon. I read the add-ons first. So I read improved AP down when attacking, a better chance to cause 100 AP. And an improved cleanse, a 60% chance to remove one negative status effect from this fighter at the start of every turn. Now, I misread the third one. As like when being attacked minus 100 AP. And I was like, oh, this looks like a pretty interesting defense weapon, you know? And then I saw a 40% attack and I was just like, huh? Then I reread it and I was like, I don't know. I don't like cleanse on attack. I don't know what it is. Like, I was talking about it earlier. I really dislike 4-slot specials now, unless they're adding huge amounts of damage to counter the fact that it's not 1535 or an improved 1535, because you need so much attack now. Like, I don't even like guaranteed crits, because, I mean, it doesn't really give you that much of a boost, as much as it, because you can still get resisted, but like, it's okay. In, for instance, Eva and Ghost hands, it's going to be obviously nicer because they've got the resist reduction, but like support character, I guess. Who? I don't know. Like, why would I need the cleanse? One negative effect, and it's only 60% chance. You know, like, if it's one and it's 100% chance, fine. You know, but like, who has that? If it was the special that is on Jesus's weapon, right? Then I'd be like, huh. Maybe for Morgan if you use him on attack. I mean, I guess Morgan, I think, has a chance to be in an auto team because he has the whole thing, like, you know, if he rushes, everyone gets loads of revives come in. But yeah, you know, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if I saw this in the League Store reset, because this isn't a great weapon. They've missed 2 weapons in a row recently, and it's 2 weapons that would generally make them money. This weapon's a miss. On a lesser scale, I think the one in the whatchamacallit is a miss. The, what's it called? The Thanksgiving event store. That's a little bit less of a miss, because you can just upgrade 1 slot and upgrade the attack and it'd be like interesting. But again, it's that 4 slot not realistically adding damage, it's just changing the damage type. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know about you guys, but this one's a bit of a miss for me. The avatar is worth just picking up alone. The avatar's sick. Is that Ghost? What do they call it? It says it's the Mythic Battle Pass Season 28 Thanksgiving Turkey avatar. Huh? That's not a Thanksgiving Turkey avatar. So, what is this? I mean, it could be Ghost. It could be a new wolf. I guess it's the Ghost. I was hoping that the name of the actual avatar was give away who it is. Like, I mean, it's definitely Shiva, right? You can assume it's Ghost. I'm not sure why they've done the colour split down the middle like that. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I mean, it is very, very vibrant and draws your attention to it, but it's not even in the middle by the looks of things. It's like the left side of the blue is much bigger than the right side, right? Am I imagining that? Yeah, it's way bigger. It's like almost like 20% more surface area. Like, that's mildly infuriating. There's a subreddit on Reddit called that, and it's kind of making me feel that way. I don't think there's anything special in these battle pass anymore, right? Like, there's nothing like, other than the weapon, there's nothing RNG or slightly different every time. It's just the weapon. They've made it very copy paste. I mean, there it looks like a bazooka. It's a curtain rod. This is like Wild Warriors. See, look, they called it Wild Warriors here, but then they called it the Turkey avatar above. That's weird, isn't it? It does look really nice, honestly. But then obviously you don't have to buy the avatar. You could just get it for free. The avatar's better than the weapon. I'll say that. That's for sure. I don't know what else they could do to improve these battle passes, man. If they only want to sell them for $10, maybe that's why they're making the weapon not that great. Because they're just hoping people will still buy it and not give out a good weapon. Which is odd. It's odd. Maybe they're trying to figure out tiers of weapons, you know? The best weapon they do is the $200 weapon. They've legitimately sold game-breaking weapons in there. Game-breaking. Bonus roadmap. There's a bonus roadmap for a battle pass now, isn't there? It's actually kind of hilarious. You buy the battle pass, we'll let you do more roadmaps. You just imagine like someone just look at the camera and give it a thumbs up, like, yeah. Is that you being serious about that, or is it players who purchase the mythic battle? I mean, okay, you're joking, mate. It's like, we're running an early bird offer for Mythic Battle Pass 29, where players will be able to buy the Battle Pass for $45. So, wait, what? We are also running an early bird offer for Mythic Battle Pass 29, where players will be able to buy. Does it mean like the full Battle Pass, like complete the Battle Pass, like it insta complete, or like the massive boost? Aren't they normally $10? Battle Pass offers will be available in special offers. It's a bad weapon for a BP. I think it's not that great, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still would say, like, if someone asked me, hey, I've only got $20 to spend this month, what should I buy? I always tell them to buy the Battle Pass, because it is definitely still the best thing to buy in the game in terms of pure resources. But for someone like me who's like end game, I've completed like 90% of the game. I literally can't even repeat it. I can't do conquest. I can't do so much stuff. There's not many things I can do. I don't need resources as much, so that's why I don't buy the battle passes that much anymore, because it is 95% resources, which I don't realistically need, you know? Because, like, I mean, I'll go through it on the right hand side. Super glue, I don't craft that much anymore, because so many weapons, all I need to do is 5% upgrades. There's no, like, you can't make good base weapons anymore. If I was to pull a 4-star weapon and try and upgrade it to like maxed out 5-star, I'd be losing like 15 to 20% stat. It just ain't happening anymore. Material crates, that's just ease of use, right? Fine. Brady's always nice, but like not massive requirement. I'm constantly building them. Got tons of energy crates. Got tons of military supplies, like too much military supplies. Good. Hey, sounds what's up, Moon? Good. 48 months, bro. Blue badge. Bruv, blue badge. Silvers don't need. Spray paints I think might be the one I need, but it's only one I need. I think it might be spray paints, but I've still got like 100. Don't need plat mods. Don't need military supplies. Don't need ease of use on food. I mean, I do, but it's not. I'm not paying for it. Trainers, don't really need them. These trainers are nice, but you know, not that big a deal. Don't need military supplies. Like so far, don't need anything. Duct tape's the worst thing for me, by far. But you only get 5. Like literally, I'll wait until there's something that is actually objectively something that I need on the right hand side. That's salvage tokens are nice, but 25 isn't that many. Again, these trainers are okay. Medals are okay, but it's not enough to max a character. It's just a bit. 10,000 ultra tokens is okay. So it's like you're looking at maybe like 6 rewards, including the weapon. So the Paragon mods, the weapon, the 3 medals, plus Maybe like the duct tape. So I'm looking like 6 rewards out of 50. Now, sure, it's only $10, but that's what I'm saying. Like, as a veteran, nearly 80%, 90% actually, 90% of the rewards that I'd buy, I don't really need. That can't be good. That can't be good. Michael's funny, silver, yeah, exactly. Exactly. It does look nice, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. The time has come. Tier 1 Plus as well, thank you so much, bro. They said a $50 package comes with I guess that's 200k. EP points and other goodies. Yeah. And they're gonna sell it for 45. You can get $5 off at first. I mean, they should do early bird packages on almost anything to promote buying stuff early. My opinion, but I mean that's fine. Like, I have never had an issue with people who buy stuff to get ahead, as long as people who are buying it otherwise can, like, well, in this case it's only buying it, but the difference between $50 and $10 is basically what, 4 weeks of work. That's fair. Same with these events. If someone's spending $50 at the beginning of the event just to get the character early and maybe the weapon, that's fine. But if, you know, there's a free to play, you should be able to get that. It just takes longer. It looks so good now, right? It's true. It's true. It's true. I'm doing the Dwight facial thing. It's true. But yeah, the avatar is sick. The avatar is really nice. But I don't know why they called it. What did they call it? Thanksgiving Turkey avatar. Oh no, that says Mythic Battle Pass Season 28. Isn't this number 29? Yeah. They forgot to edit that bit from last time. Just using the template of the last Battle Pass, which is basically what I said. Like, the Battle Pass is a copy paste, pretty much. And then the other weapon that we looked at earlier. Now I might try and pick it up if I can get enough now. I don't know. I spent some stuff up, honestly. It could be alright if you change the 3rd slot, but it's mainly just visuals. And like I said, I don't like it if the 4th slot's not adding damage. And this doesn't add any damage. I mean, it does a little tiny. Not much. Not enough. Not enough. And then the avatar. Shame. Shame. As with events, all roadmap based. Yeah. Yeah. We need to come up with a list. I might start doing some posts on Discord. And if people want to respond, they can. But, like, just coming up with other alternatives that have been in the game in the past. You know? Like I'd like to see some stash rewards for a free-to-play event. I think they need to come up with 3 different templates for events. And they just rotate between those 3 over the course of a year. So each one happens 4 times. Basically. Or maybe each one can happen 3 times. And then they could do like a very special event 4 times a year. So for instance, like a really special event would be like Christmas. A really special event would be anniversary. A really special event could potentially be one early on in the year. Easter maybe. Easter events are generally being pretty hyped because they have some quite nice characters attached to it. And then probably between Easter and anniversary. So what's between Easter and anniversary? July. So Independence Day in America, you know? So you could have 4 really big events that you just beef up in a different way. Not even had a raid item. Yep, and a raid item a drop. We haven't had a roadmap item drop where you just... Like, I wouldn't mind doing a roadmap if all I had to do was just hit the roadmap like this. At the last stage, remember where it's like the last stage of something, it costs 5 energy. And you just hit it. And you just hit the auto button. And let's say it had 3 waves of walkers. And then you get a drop. You know? A token of some kind. Sure. It's more roadmaps, but it's easy. And you're farming. Like, it's up to you to farm. Like, you complete the roadmap, 10 stages, one act. But you can farm the last stage. How did I not just get that maxed? Did I do a different one? Maybe I did a different one. I don't know. That was weird. Okay, these are opening up a little bit. I've been doing them off stream. I don't generally like doing roadmaps on stream anymore. I did this one on stream earlier. Getting some gold mythic tokens back. I've been kind of doing this one. Oh no, I haven't been doing this one at all. I think I've done everything though. I did SR. Okay, that didn't even give any of them. Okay, that's great. Level up. I did level up. Got all those turkey heads. I think we can get 20 turkey heads on the web portal this weekend sometime. Me and Nick were literally talking about those maps, like, yeah. They need to, like, they need to do more than road maps. Road maps is just bollocks. I mean, actually, that's the thing. Road maps aren't that bad. If there's like I was genuinely excited, and it doesn't happen very often when I get excited to do road maps. I was excited to do the Telltale road maps when the Telltale event happened, just to see what they would do for the storyline. And I kind of like the idea they created like a little storyline for the Telltale characters that wasn't part of the game, that filled between 2 episodes. It was kind of a cool idea, right? Now, I know some people get that, they love that with all of the stories. I don't think there's many people who know The Walking Dead who work for RTS right now. They're not like part of the Walking Dead universe, so a lot of it's like alien to them. Forgot to ask, what's the Guardian thing for the turkey heads? I think someone said that it is winning raids with everybody alive. And I've done a few raids and I have 6. There should be a raid tournament starting probably Monday. So you can just do natural raids until then and then hit that. The second one is revenge raids. And they talked about this being they know it's a problem. So hopefully they actually like pull their finger out and fix that. It might be one of these down here to be honest, but I'm not sure. But the second one is revenge rage, which is awful. Shiva versus Ghost as the BP image makes little sense if it has nothing to do with it either. I mean, the avatar just has to, like, I think they should do better theming. Like, I actually talked to someone at Scopely once and just said, hey, just do a Whisperer month, you know, do a Whisperer event, a Whisperer battle pass, have a Whisperer character, and then bring back like a bunch of Whisperers. It'll be hype. You can make it 2 months long. People love the Whisperers. You could do the same with the Saviors. You could do the same with any group. And we don't have so much to draw from story-wise and to theme everything around it just for 2 months. There's so many groups. You know, there's so many groups. Like, what if they did this, right? They shuffled Faction Assault. They got rid of one of the... Oh, I actually need to do it. They got rid of one of the factions from Faction Assault. So let's say which faction is objectively the worst. It's good. Like right now, I think once you progressed, it's probably the Nightmare one, because you need specific characters with the hidden. So they could shuffle that one out, or it is this one, just because since they did all the tweaks, this was one of the easiest ones to do early on, and it still is quite easy, but because of the changes they made to how strong the minions were or whatever the side characters were, This one's harder now. It used to take me less than a minute, and now it takes like 2 or 3 minutes. This one used to be the worst one, but because we've got the deep cuts weapons now, this is actually pretty easy. But just get rid of one of the 4 around the edge. Probably not this one. This is one of the nicest ones in terms... Sorry, I just did a hiccup there. Just in terms of hitting the auto button, it's really, really nice. And it's just nice to hit auto on Faction Assault, honestly. I even hit auto on this one a little bit now. But they could switch out one of these. Yeah, let's just say this one down in the bottom left. They could bring in a new faction. Not a brand new faction, just a faction that exists. And then with that inclusion of the faction, they could bring in a battle pass with a special weapon that would work in Faction Assault for that faction, maybe. Maybe another deep cuts weapon or something, I don't know. And then they could bring in an event with that faction that has a good, maybe Faction Assault character. And just like gear it around an introduction or something, and it could be, I don't know. I'm just going to say an allegiance, a faction here, but I'm just going to say Hilltop. I don't think Hilltop has a good group, but Hilltop, right? You could easily just bring out a character in Hilltop and it'll be like kind of hype. Saviors, you know. They could have done it with Saviors, but it's too late now. Leaderboard, I don't know. Is that how much damage we've done overall? Don't know. Undead monkeys don't really do Faction Assault that much. Vital Remains do though. It might be the overall damage you do. So I just did 110 million. Oh, I should have. Did anyone remember what the number said? 7.92. Okay. I think it was around that before. 7.92. I'm only going to do a couple of million here. So it might be not enough to take it over. 27 million. Because it's in the billions. So we just did 38 million or 39 million. No, it's just not enough to make it go up. I mean, I guess it did go up and I just didn't realise. Although it's weird, it says 3.6 billion, whatever that is, and then 7.92. Is he just doubling it? Nope. It's weird. Oh, we can see who scored? No. League? No. I don't know. It doesn't mean much. It's just the standard Scopely thing. Let's make something competitive. Everything's PvP based in this game, and it's funny because I play other games, and I've played other games, and the worst part of every other game I play is PvP. It's easily the worst part because in gacha games PvP doesn't work very well, and all of RTS is PvP. Like pretty much every single element in RTS is PvP. And it's no wonder this game like doesn't grow massively. The only time this game grew, except for when it first came out, was during S-Class, because the game had character progression, where you would get shards of characters, and that felt good. Every day you felt like you're progressing with your characters. It doesn't feel like that in the game now. It just doesn't feel like that. Wish it showed other people scored, yeah. Good night, Valiant. Good night, Holiday Heroes. I mean, Holiday Heroes would be a good one, actually. But they would need deep cuts, right? I mean, there's enough Holiday Heroes. Let's see. I mean, there's a ton of them. I don't think they've got any damage over time. Nope. Which is nuts. No, they don't. No. No damage over time. But with the deep cuts weapons, you can stack that up. They do have Raulito. I did miss him, actually. But they don't have anyone who can extend. No, they have extenders, maybe. They don't have anyone who can double that. So it's just Radita would add burn. But they don't have anyone who could, like, make that higher burn. Yeah. Oh, wait, is that actually Lacerator? Okay. They could do it with mods, then. He cleanses burn, right? I didn't upgrade that one, I think, because I wasn't sure. Yeah, burn. So you can extend bleed. I mean, okay. They would have this would have quite reasonable variable teams. You could do pure damage. Yeah. You need to add bleed, deep cuts weapons, yeah. 50 raids with no one dying. Yep, that's what I said, yep. Another Toongaring Dust. Yeah, I mean, I just collected him. He looked cool. Wherever he is. I mean, you could use him, I think. I think you can use a lot of characters, but I think a lot of characters just don't get invested into. I think I maxed him, to be honest. I'm not sure. Close to. I just didn't do agility. I think the issue I had was the trauma wasn't high enough. Even if you had 5 holiday heroes, 25,000 trauma just wasn't enough. Yeah, improved crit expert. Okay. Nope. I think we actually have a reset on that store, right? Factional assault. Yeah. Let's buy all this again, I guess. Well, I'm a bit down now. I need to be careful. Okay, I've got some mods to open actually. Okay, let's open some crap here. I've got quite a few paragons in here. Some of these will be guaranteed. Some of them will be RNG. I don't know the difference. Because I might have just been claiming mods and just not opening them. While I was ill, I was still trying to do stuff. I'll put it that way. And I mean, I sometimes manage to do stuff. It is true. Okay, I think random HP set. Those ones are definitely random. Attack set. And when it just says Paragon mod, I don't know. I don't know. So we'll just see what we get here. Let's see. First mods. Okay, that I don't think that was a guarantee. I don't think that was a guarantee. This one definitely isn't. It's a guaranteed attack set, but RNG on the actual mods. Not very good, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know. That feels like it would be something that especially if I get a second one. Yeah, okay, that was guaranteed, but it's good. Stun resist on HP, that's nice. Mod box seems random. No, maybe not. Maybe not, especially if I get a second one right now. Definitely not. Okay, so that was not random, that was guaranteed. Still very nice. This one is random. Guaranteed HP set. Ugh. Definitely random. You know it's random because you get trash. Okay, next one, Paragon mods. I think that was random. I don't think I would have bought that. Random Paragon. I wouldn't have bought that either. That's not too bad though. I wouldn't have bought it. I wouldn't have bought that. That is random and bad. Wouldn't have bought that. It's random and bad. Look, all the random ones are really bad. Okay, that was random. You can see it still says random now. That was good. That wasn't too bad. So I had one good random from like 7, and then the guaranteed ones I have are pretty nice. So that's nice. You spend a lot. Honestly, I haven't spent money in RTS for a long time. And when I do it, it's like the odd battle pass. I think the last thing I bought was the battle pass for this one. I would buy every single battle pass if the weapon was useful for me. Was the battle pass for this weapon. Now, if they did a battle pass with a defensive tough weapon, I'd buy it, because my defensive tough weapons are all over the place. Like, as in, I have none. If I go to HP, like, it's legitimately terrible what I've got for defense weapons here, and it's even more bad. Yeah, I know I just said even more bad, but it's even worse for the fact that Telltale Defense Team has 3 tough characters on it without attached weapons. So it's like, yeah. Sorry, one sec, guys. My earphones just messed up. Need to buy a new pair of earphones, apparently, or buy some super glue and glue this back together because it's just falling apart. And it works fine, so it's sad. But yeah, tough defense weapons is my big emptiness at the moment. So if they were to try and sell me a tough defense weapon, or fingers crossed, I mean I need like 3 honestly, so if the next weapon in here I hope is a tough defense weapon for the big slot. Okay, let me work this out. How much is this weapon? Is it 40k, 50k? It's like 40k, right? So I could buy this and then buy both the weapons next season if I wanted to. Do I really want to buy a second one of these? Do I actually want to buy? I don't think I do. I don't think I do.
Feels good.
Hey,
Sounds
Daylight,
good.
you're nearly at 12 months, bro. You're nearly at 12 months. That's big. Thank you very much, man. And I see you talking about it, but yeah, he has been actually buying them. He did. I think he used the program that you recommended, where like you can get extra, you can get like some credit and stuff. What's up, GKN? She's great. She's great. I've tested her out a bit. She's really nice. The issue I have is I kind of wish that there was a Laura for that Lone Wolves team. But I think Eva, Ghost, and Wanderer, Eva and Ghost and the Wanderer, like those 2 are going to be really kind of cool combo, and you can put 3 characters around them and they'll be great. How's Bloody Richard? I'm not claiming that dude. I don't think he's very good at all. I'm not going to go for him at all. I don't think he's good. Do not like... The only thing I like on him is that he's got hemorrhage. That's it. That's it. I think he's an attack character. If he was more defense team, maybe. Defense team character of Hemorrhage could be interesting, but... I mean, yeah. I mean, he has a weird kit. Like, free-to-play characters either are underpowered or have some really weird, intricate, like, kind of niche kit where, like, they're generally not going to work. Like, very, very small chance that they're going to work. So he's trash. He's not very good at all, no. I call it opinion because it pays for opinion. I mean, talked about it earlier, but the best rewards in here are these two characters and this mod and this mod. This was crit multiplier on crit, and this is attack versus tough on crit. I think there's attack on attack actually. That's a good mod too. Like, the character's not very good, the weapon's very meh. At least there's other good rewards in here, but yeah, like if you didn't get Omid maxed out because you got the weapon in his store weapon was really good, which is a ransack alert weapon. I can't remember what was in Glenn's store. Can't remember. Actually, no, wait. Hers was the ransack alert weapon. What was in Omid's store? Was that the tough weapon? Was that the 50-50 tough weapon? This one. Was that the Omid weapon store? Tough attacks. Strong. In Omid's, it was a strong. I'm pretty sure I bought it. Oh, it was a Kira Soulfire Blade, of course. Like the katana. This was an instant purchase. This is 100% was an amazing weapon. And they did an amazing weapon in the same store as an amazing character, because Omid was pretty good too. Maggie's knife. I did not get that one. Was that the one that was the one where I actually wasn't sure if it was going to be an alert weapon, because it's the kind of knife where you actually shoot it. I can't remember what they called it. I can't remember what it did. Didn't it have like double attack on it or something, or like trait damage or something like that? I don't know. It was just a miss. It's just a bit of a miss. But yeah, this Soulfire Katana like instantly made one of my defense teams really good. Even though the absolute defense is not top tier absolute defense, it's only 35%. Made one of my defense teams really, really, really good. Trader weapon. Is it the trader weapon again? They've done the same trader weapon again. Why is it not in game yet? Scout knife. Yeah. Wait, where is this bullet bins thing you said? Is it? Oh, it is here. It's weird that they don't have. Oh, I guess they do. Is it the same weapon again? Yeah. They've done this weapon twice now. So there are going to be some people running around with two of these. They've done this weapon twice. Is it another $200 weapon? I mean, yeah, it's going to be 200 ammo crates. So it's probably going to be $200. Yeah, 140 quid. Yeah, that weapon's that is the game-breaking weapon I was talking about. Like, people talk about characters, that weapon is game-breaking. What else do you get there? What are these crates? Slots of paragon ones. Okay. But yeah, that weapon is game-breaking. That third slot is just like, you put down a Raven, she's killing 2 characters turn 1. And then she gives 2 other people their adrenaline rushes, because the people who get the 50% AP first turn will get the second one as well. You know? So Raven can kill 2 people with that weapon, without a doubt. So you get 3 people rush turn 1. Now, obviously, it only works against teams that don't have exhaust, but there aren't that many teams who have exhaust at the moment. But yeah, what can you do, guys? What can you do? Raven with that weapon. I mean, Sophia might have AP boost already because she, you know, gets medics and stuff. But yeah, and that works throughout the fight as well. It's mad. These meds. Okay, what do we need to farm? Because there's gear I'm like zeroed out on. I don't get told when I've got 0 gear. I do. Okay. Let's farm this one. None. 1. Really thought Richard was going to be solid. Here's Sig Smacks. Let me see. Make 3 attacks against an enemy for 50% damage. 2 other enemies get 10% of this fire's higher attack or defense stat as bleed. Now, when I saw his kit, I kind of figured that you could put him in an attack team that was defense based, right? And you're dealing with defense stat, but there aren't too many characters that work that way. And you could have quite a nice auto character there, you know, and have like multiple deep cut weapons and just slowly get rid of people. But you'd have to have procs of crosshairs quite like heavily so that those characters stay down. Unfortunately, there's so many characters with like resist is one thing, but like straight up specialists that can't get decapped is just. Yeah, it's fantastic. He's really niche, and he's just kind of like, he's interesting, but he's just not that great. Like, you know, he's not a character that can win you a fight in 3 turns, and that's how the game is. Like, that's why Eva and Ghost are so good, and that's why people are going to be playing for this character. It's because that's going to help you win a fight in 3 turns. You know? She's going to help you. Or they are going to help you. Even the new Lydia. Like, she can help you win a fight in 3 turns. She could potentially take out 1, maybe 2 on the first turn, especially certain characters that are problematic. Like, you can one-shot strong princess off turn 1 with her. You know, decapped, no counter damage. Obviously, you might need someone like Maggie as a leader, but you know, very, very, very useful. You have someone like I used her against Denise teams at the weekend a little bit. And if you have Laura on the team, you can obviously command rush her, and she could potentially decap 1, 2, 3 turn 1 against these strong teams. Like, this is honestly that is a big thumbs up. As much as I think there are problems in her kit, the rush deal damage and then the weapon 4 slot, her overall kit is okay. She is what free to play needed. Free to play needed an alert damage dealer. The fact that it has decap, massive bonus. Now, there are characters out there that have decap resist, so unless the teams are stacked with that, then it's going to be a problem. If it's only got one character, it's got decat resist, it's not a problem because you just kill them last. But otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, where was that team that I was building? Down here somewhere. This one. I put the right weapons on their hands. I mean, I'll just leave it with this. She doesn't have as high attack as she would. So she's going to get 55% attack, so her attack will go up quite a bit actually. Let's find Denise team. Let's see if I can do anything with this team against Denise teams. Denise! Denise! Denise. Denise. She could even work against Hina teams because she has single target. You know? She's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Oh, ransack him. Apparently not. I didn't do one attack there. Why didn't I do one attack? I can understand not doing extra ones, but I didn't even attack one. Yeah, that's weird. I attacked him twice. I did a basic attack against him. And I hit a crit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I hate Kyle. I hate Kyle. I don't know. Ransack just seems off sometimes. But I would have stolen it away. It didn't get stolen. 4 effects, I don't know. Who actually has her leading the everyday teams? I mean, I used to have her as my main defense team, but I was defending so much, so I decided to switch it up. My main defense team is that one, but I decided to switch it to this one just because I wanted to test it out a little bit. This is getting a lot of defense, to be fair. It's getting a lot of defense. Just because there's 3 characters you have to deal with turn 1, and if you don't deal with them, then you've got no just adding bonus HP. I think the issue I've got is I actually should probably switch him out and put like Wang Fu leads, because damage over time is going to be a big issue here. Big. I'm going to get ripped to shreds. I don't have a weapon in his hands. I'm kind of running out of a lot of weapons. I need to upgrade his weapon as well. Yeah, that one's getting a lot of defense. For sure. For sure. Okay, I'm going to wrap my stream up, guys. 2.5 hours. I didn't think I was going to survive this long. I've been somehow managed to stay awake. Thank you very much for the likes on the stream, guys. I would appreciate it if you haven't hit like already, for you to consider doing so. My next stream is going to be Monday, but I'm for sure going to have content out between now and then. On Sunday, I might stream on my channel here, and I might play a different game. It's going to be a Walking Dead game. You can either play along with me, just chill out and chat, whatever. If you see the video pop up, I would appreciate you hitting the like button on that stream. It's just going to be me playing a new game for like a couple of hours. I do it every now and again, but it is going to be a Walking Dead game. Like I said, I'll play it on Sunday for a bit of fun. Maybe see you then. But that's the end of my stream today, guys. It's nice to be back. Hopefully get back into normal schedule from next week. Mondays and Thursdays, you know the standards. Need to get some heavy amounts of content out before the end of the month for sure. And then I don't know when I'm streaming when it comes to my birthday. My birthday's on the 28th. And that's a Tuesday. Maybe I'll stream on a Tuesday, we'll see. Instead of Monday. We'll mess around with it. We'll see. But yeah. It says 3.5k likes. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Take a screenshot and send it to me. That's my most liked video of all time. But anyway, thanks for like I say, thanks for tuning in, guys. What's up, Mr. Sinister? Nice to see you, man. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you on Monday for sure. Maybe on Sunday if you want to tune into that stream. Have a good weekend. Take care, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.